As chairman and leader of this great party, I can confirm on my honor that in putting this manifesto together, it was not altogether an easy task. It involved time, sacrifice, traveling around the country, north, south, east, west, holding meetings and discussions, both closed and focus groups discussions and deliberations. Our aim was to create a dialogue platform where the views of the ordinary men, women, and children and marginalized citizens of our country would be collated for policy formulation. Indeed, this manifesto you see today is a happy result of efforts and contributions of Ghanaians from all walks of life. Its formulation was broad, deliberative, contemplative, and above all, it speaks the heart and mind of the ordinary Ghanaian people. Our greatest teacher and founder, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, once put it, and please listen: go to the people, live among them, learn from them, love them, serve them, plan with them, and start with what they know. On what they have. Let me state that the entire work of the manifesto was guided by this principle, what Osagyefo said. This is the basis for which we call it People's Interactive Manifesto. Indeed, we did not assume for the people. We did not think for the people. We did not plan for the people, but we assumed and planned with the people. This is what responsible governance means in practical terms. Today, I also have the singular honor of launching two other documents which are very important for use in our party. And these are our gender and communication policy document, our communication policy document, and our gender document 2. Let me at this juncture thank the UNDP and our development partners for their great assistance and continued support in strengthening political parties as institutions of governance. These documents being launched today are a reflection of the inward aspirations of every Ghanaian. It is a result of our interactions with the Ghanaian people on what they expect of a responsible and a selfless party seeking the mandate to govern the good people of this country. Ever since the forward march of this country was truncated by evil men in 1966 to the overthrow of the legitimate government of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana has not seen or witnessed any realistic development paradigm. The situation became worse when we returned to multi-party democracy in 1992. As we all know, 50 years after the occurrence of any event, it presents an opportunity for deep reflection on whether history agrees with the event or not. Looking back to the events of the past, one can confidently say Ghana has lost big time, and it is a very, very sad thing since the overthrow of our progressive convention people's government. The presidency of Ivon Greenstreet will definitely redress the income. I speak again. The presidency of Honorable Ivon Kwabena Greenstreet will definitely redress the iniquity of the past and shall set Ghana on the right footing for development. The future of prosperity shall thrive on the theme of oneness of the Ghanaian people. The future abhors tribalism, and the future rejects factionalism and sectionalism. The future is one every Ghanaian, irrespective of your ethnicity, religion, and background, we will confidently look forward without fear of possible discrimination. Anchored on the principles of Nkrumahism, an ideology we remain proud to be associated with, the Convention People's Party shall return Ghana to its glorious old days as a bearer of hope for African people and black people all over the world. Before I take my seat, let me congratulate our brothers and sisters living with physical disabilities for their immense goodwill and the solidarity they have shown to our cause. Your lives will never be the same. I equally feel called upon to thank the Manifesto team for the hard work and to the thousands of Ghanaians who contributed to broadening the discussions during the formulation. I say a big thank you to all of you. In Ivon Green Street and Nana Gabi Iketia, I am confident Ghana's wheel of development and prosperity shall be reinvented to prepare Ghana back to the path of prosperity where decent employment for our industries, youth is guaranteed, and the economy of our country takes on a track and solidly engineered by the ingenuity of Ghanaian people. In this new covenant, we make a solemn pledge that our fundamental duty is to Ghanaians, and given the chance, the Convention People's Party will not renege on our promise of making Ghana work again for the benefit of all. Comrades, there is victory for us. We as a party shall never again be dormant. CPP is a sleeping giant, and it has woken up to tell Ghanaians and the world at large that we are back again. We are the champions of politics in Ghana. We have now been given an opportunity, and we shall show the other party, the NPP and the NDC, that no party knows the tricks of organization in Ghana. CPP is up and doing. Gone are the days when CPP was said to be dormant. Now we are all awake, are we not? Yeah. Look at the young people that we have. Look at the elders around us. Look at the women and children who surrounded us when we were going around. They have promised us that once the Convention People's Party comes around, they are prepared to give victory to us. And they are confident that once the victory is given to us, Ghana shall once again be the star of Africa. Ghana shall once again be the country that people look on. We bless you all and we pray for everybody. God bless you all. Thank you.